Where are you? 7. In the top left-hand corner of the map, we have our red Terran player. We're back to the LE. Playing for Dragon Phoenix Gaming. It is Cure.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, he is teamless, but he is being supported by all the sugar bears out there. He's Protoss, hailing from the land of Korea. It is PartinG. Just took down Max Pax.
I don't know if it was just me, but you were robotic during your intro.
That's not good.
All I heard that was clear was just took down Max Pax. Like, oh.
It's fine. Everything is fine. Got 0 dropped frames on my end. Maybe it was just Discord, you know, just having a bit of a heart attack. A little bit. It happens. It happens. Meanwhile, PartinG, he's out here. He's scouting.
Is he scouting or is he proxying?
¿Por qué no los dos, mate, you know?
It's true. It's true.
As he does slip out across the map, he's going to go in, seize the racks at home.
Sees the factory as well.
Oh my.
Gonna be a factory to CC build. The looks of it.
Hmm?
That tends to be the norm, the trend. PartinG. He's still got his probe out across the map. It's gonna. I think he wants to do something with it. Oh, he's tucking it in. Oh no, just kidding. He's just scouting.
Yeah, he's just checking the edges of the map. To be fair, like, because of this opener, like, there could be a proxy starport somewhere, and I think that's what Cure wants right now. Like, he's down here with his SCV. Factory just finished up. Up.
Oh. Oh.
Up.
Oh.
Up.
There it goes.
Up.
No, just kidding.
Hellions are coming out. Like, I'm expecting a Hellion drop, but you know what? Maybe I've lost my mind. It's fine. It's fine. There it is. There it is.
Will the probe find it though? Probe circling back. There's a not a second. There's a depth across the map. Oh, the probe's getting queued down to the southern part of the map. The Hellions try to push the adept away.
It's gonna take a long time. Like, this probe, it's on a journey. Checked all the upper half of the map. Now it's finally going to the lower half, and even if you look at its path right now, it's not gonna spot this.
PartinG, are you gonna change your mind?
Oh.
Are you changing your mind? No, you're not.
Oh.
No, just kidding.
Just kidding, just jokes, mate. So this has gone unscouted. Unfortunately, PartinG doesn't confirm that it is going to be a Hellion drop. I'm sure he assumed, and that's why he was checking so adamantly. But because he hasn't seen anything, like, again, like, he's just not really ready for it. He's gonna have 2 Stalkers, I guess. But here he comes.
There are 4 Hellions. They are gonna fly over the pylon, possibly. Does barely see it, but the probe does notice the Hellions, and the probes are there. They're running.
Oh
they're
my
hiding.
god, they're so clumped up though. Oh god.
It's 9 probes are all but 12. Okay, Cure.
Now, I don't want to say that's game-ending damage, but that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh my god.
And a full scout out? Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
He sees the Robos, sees the Twilight Council, saw the amount of gateways. He is well aware of the opening, and now he just needs to defend against a counterattack because the War Prism is done. Or sorry, it's on the way, almost done. PartinG, he's sending it.
Done though.
True.
Blink is done, and we know how what PartinG can do with Blink, and it is his home server.
It
he
is.
has like 10 MS.
It's true, but you know what? So does Cure, and he's ready for this. He does have a tank on the high ground. He even has Marines here in position. The natural base, also a tank, and a Rax, mate. He is ready for those Blink Stalkers.
So how much damage PartinG can do? Can he dish out 13 SCVs going down?
Maybe there's a way for him to like dive in. Oh, he commits though.
That was a cute attempt. Good spread though from Cure to minimize damage, but one tank does go down. The Stalkers, they can do a bit of work. A lot of Marines, they are pretty damaged, but this gives an opening for PartinG to just go into the main, and that he does. No tanks in the main. There's only 3 Marines.
Stim!
And
Stim!
It's a downhill fight from here. Cancel Stim just to save it real quick, but had to reset. And the SCVs, they're trying. They're being pulled.
Yeah, exactly.
To fight with the Liberator across the map. Ooh,
that there is. That tank is still a little bit exposed, but in the end, PartinG does escape. And honestly, like, PartinG was so well defended. I'm so impressed that PartinG was able to pull Cure apart a little bit there and actually deal the damage that he did. Like, damn.
Damn. Who did more damage though? That's the real question. Liberator's back here in the main. Gonna start one-shotting these probes once again. Another 3.
Oh. See another blink into the main base though. There is still a tank, but it's not in position to protect the mineral line. And here comes PartinG with even more Stalker Warp-ins.
A bit of a blind spot here for Gear. Didn't see the Warp Prism there. PartinG, he really wants that tank. He wants to blink into it, but playing it safe, just blinks out.
I rotates to the low ground. There's no tank here, by the way. Oh god. Mate,
Stalkers, man. They're good.
Cure just can't keep up. He's forced to pull the boys.
Pulling the boys. Bio's getting picked off one at a time. The tank gets picked off as well. So does the medevac. PartinG just still going at it. He's pushing his Stalkers.
That he is. Meanwhile, we do see that Cure is going for a Widowmine drop across the map. And to be fair, this could deal a lot of damage. Will it deal enough, though? That's the real question. Yo, he wants that tank.
There's no tank in the main. Oh. There's no tank in the main.
None in the natural either. Oh, God. There's no tanks.
Zealot's being dropped into the middle line. Oh, man. That Widowmine drop did a good amount of damage.
Yeah, that it did. That it did.
Close. It's a fight of harassment. Like after can kill more workers better.
After all said and done, like, Cure does have the worker advantage. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
At least it wasn't probes, right?
I guess. At least it wasn't probes. Meanwhile, we still have this War Prism here in the natural base of Cure. But, like, even though it looked like Cure was losing a lot, and to be fair, he has lost a lot, right? Like, he still has no tanks, by the way. And his upgrades were delayed. But it looks like he's defended well enough where, like, he's in a pretty good place, surprisingly enough.
Cure with the balls, dropping his 3rd command center, you know, preparing for the late game. PartinG still harassing with his Stalkers, just picking up bio units here and there, which is nice, but it's not going to be enough. What is that?
Okay, we have a drop coming across the map. Blink is on the way for the DTs. Desperation move, I feel, from PartinG. There we go. DTs are being warped in. I think Cure was able to catch a glimpse of that.
Yeah, PartinG does see it as well, so he's sending his Zealots back to be able to defend against that drop. That Marauder didn't do its job correctly, so Cure had to execute it.
I approve. I approve. Meanwhile, there's even a Mistletoe here, by the way, in the natural base, so that there is detection available to deal with these DTs. Meanwhile, here comes the drop. Oh, there's no 3rd. He scans. Yeah, just to confirm. It's like, well, what the hell do I do with this drop now?
They'll send it to the main. Might as well. DT blink almost done. PartinG just patiently waiting for his time to strike with those DTs in that Warp Prism. Here, he's being cautious. He hasn't landed his third yet as well. He's being very cautious.
Yeah, I feel like the longer this goes on, the better it is for Cure. I could be wrong there, to be fair, but I don't know.
If he lands his base, it'd be better for Cure the longer it goes. But comes Cure, stimming in, going for these probes, getting 4 already, recalling the stalkers. Oh, so close.
So close, but he doesn't get it in the end. Meanwhile, we do have a couple of DTs here at the 4th base, more DTs here in the Warp Prism as well. So PartinG, he's setting himself up once Cure does expand. Just waiting for that moment. Oh,
PartinG just no
reaction.
back home.
No reaction.
Ooh, that's 8.
Oh my god, at the same time we have another job that's just rushing across the map here, headed towards that 3rd base. It looks like, oh, PartinG is trying to intercept it.
Can he kill off the medevac? One more shot. That he did.
Just barely, just barely. At the same time, PartinG was also keeping tabs on the medevac in the main base, so it couldn't really dive in, but there's a massive doom drop being set up. It's a lot of Widowmines, a lot of Marauders.
Is it gonna get intercepted? There's a army going up north and does catch it. Picks off 2 medevacs, 3 medevacs, but the stalkers are gonna start getting traded for it and does deny that drop, which is great. Does, delay this kind of attack that's happening. Warp Prisms in the base. Oh, gets denied. But the DTs are doing work.
Yeah, like they need to deal this damage. They try to blink away and it looks like they will force another scan, but there are plenty of scans available to deal with all of these DTs. A massive win there for PartinG when it comes to actually getting those drops and actually, killing these SCVs. I feel like they were necessary. Like without them, I feel like Cure would be miles ahead. Even now, kind of cute. Gonna force another scan.
God, this is such a low economy game. Both players have such low worker count for 3 bases.
Yeah,
for sure. Just trading workers left and right, and it's really you can tell like which player it's really affecting. Like PartinG has no money. He's barely getting, units out. He's trying. Oh no.
Another one of my shulkers off. And
He's still pumping out units, and he's got his army across the map. He's trying to get some work done, and it's gonna. I think this is the fight that's gonna determine the game.
Yeah, to be fair, oh no, he's going for a doom drop. I was gonna say that if PartinG fights this head to head, like he has a lot of disruptors. Like there's a lot of value to be had here in these disruptors. But Cure, he's going for a massive doom drop, and PartinG, he's not ready for it.
That Marauder baited him, and the doom drops in the base. He does recall in, but how much damage can PartinG save the disruptors? They're going out. The mines they're hitting. There's still a lot of units. That one of the disruptors gets sniped off right away. Doesn't get it shot off. Oh man, DTs are here as well. Does Cure have a scan? He does scan the DTs. The disruptors, they're getting value, right? But there's still a lot of units here.
Yeah, and it's not enough. All the disruptors are going to be picked off here. There are a couple of zealots that come in and they will clean this up. They will force a lift off. But I mean, Cure, he just traded so well here against all those disruptors. He drops again, by the way. He wants them.
He's hungry. The disruptors are expensive.
That they are. Here come the reinforcements, by the way. I feel like that may be the killing blow here for PartinG. Ah, God, just like the entire game, even with how aggressive PartinG has been, like Cure's macro has been insane.
It has. He's been on top of everything. I think that's his last scan, honestly. So we'll see. We'll see how well Cure can, or how much damage Cure's gonna do now. Okay, he's got 2 scans.
He's got so much energy, mate. Jesus
he's
Christ.
Ready.
He has not been muling. Like, that's what's insane about this. He hasn't been muling, and he's just been able to produce this much, mate.
And the next is gonna go down. The gateways, they're all depowered. The mines are hitting everything. Scans going off, getting rid of all the DT. The jump to shots being used. GG is called. Cure taking game 1. Okay.
Jesus Christ. What a game 1. Like, it was one of those things where, like, PartinG had his moment to shine when he was being aggressive across the map, if you recall, with all of his Blink Stalkers. He was picking off tank after tank after tank, trading so well, killing SCVs, killing Marines. And despite that, like, Cure, he just kept producing more and more. Like, his macro, his production wasn't stopping. And that was insane.
Guess we're going to light shade.
That we are. Game number 2.
Light shade.
And I have to wonder if this is the game where PartinG decides to meme things up a little bit and go for a proxy.
Gonna pull out the Void Raid build.
This would be a pretty good map for it. Does that kind of stuff work against Cure, though?
Guess we'll find out.
Guess we'll find out, mate.
Guess we shall find out.
Meanwhile, I am freezing, and I am going to wrap myself up in a blanket.
You should get some soup.
Ooh, I could have some soup for breakfast. I have some gin ramen.
All right, here we are. Map 2, Lightshade LE. At the bottom right hand corner of the map, we have our teal Terran player playing for Dragon Pixel Gaming. It is Cure, Dragon Phoenix. DPG.
Dead Pixels wasn't even around for that long, mate.
I said Dragon Pixel.
You did. And Sporting
it wasn't even gaming. They're just Team Dead Pixel.
Yeah. Yep. And Sporting in the top left-hand corner of Lightshade LE, we have our South Korean Protoss. He's red, representing himself and all the sugar bears out there. It is PartinG. Damn. Just thinking right now, what is going through PartinG's mind? How does he respond here on Lightshade? Lightshade, a much smaller map. Again, I feel like this is good for the aggressive style of PartinG. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see him tied up here, but at the same time, Cure has to be aware of that. So I don't know.
Yeah. PartinG's probably yelling in his chat that Cure is a piece of shit, you know, she's not good, it's better, blah blah blah.
Mate, it's gonna be the Void Ray. It's gonna be the Stargate.
It's gonna be...
Yeah, look at that. You called it, mate. You called it. Like, Lightshade is so good for it, and there it is.
He's going for it.
He's
doing it.
It's so obvious though. Cure, he skips the Reaper, but he scouts with his Marine and he sees this.
He wants it. That probe's leaving.
Oh god, he's hiding. The probe is chilling right now. I'm sure the probe is getting ready to dive back in and throw down another pylon just to make sure this stays powered. Oh. And here comes the Zealot.
Stops it. Okay, the Zealot's here. He's gonna stop it. Alright, let's go. Shield batteries being placed down. We're in it, boys.
We are. Zealot is slowly chipping away at this depot, but a bunker is on the way as well. We got Marines. We're going to have some Cyclones. We'll see how good Cure's defense is going to be.
Alright. Bunker's being filled up. This Marine is trying to shoot down that pylon, but yeah, 2 ship batteries. More shield batteries?
We
what
should
is that across the map?
That, my friend, is the proxy starport.
Is that gonna be a Banshee?
It should be. This is so... It could just be a Viking. You just drop it, mate.
That's true.
All
that Cyclone still had range. Oh.
That was a lot of damage on that Cyclone.
The Adept gets in, but it's just the Adept. That's fine.
It's just the Adept. It's gonna get focused down. Meanwhile, Starport is about to finish up. And this is so bold by Cure, by the way, because again, typically at home, you need that Starport to pump out Vikings. So you have your Vikings and your Cyclones and your Marines to defend. But he is so confident. And he is going for that Tech Lab.
Alright, the Void Wraith beaming down the bunker. The bunker gets killed off instantaneously. Now, firing at the wall. The wall shall be broken down. The wall is not a wall. And supply blocking Cure as well.
Ooh.
Oh, it's not going to be good.
Yeah, exactly. And because of this supply block, mate, that Starport isn't doing anything. Like, he's not producing.
The Cyclones, they're focusing down one of the Void Rays. Does not get it. However, the supply box is going to be huge if PartinG can get it.
At the same time, we do have a Widowmine, and what's interesting is that an Armory just finished up. This is a very... I've never seen this response before, but I love it because there's no detection for PartinG. Like, these Widowmines, they're going to get shots off and they're going to get more and more value.
Banshee, man. I'm waiting for the Banshee.
So it's on the way.
I'm waiting for PartinG to have a PogChamp face because he didn't expect the cloaked Banshee. He's getting a freaking Tempest, dude.
Yep. Fleet Beacon is done. Tempest is on the way. There we go. First Widowmine goes off, and now he realizes, oh, you have an Armory.
Do you think he expects a Banshee?
God, no.
Like he should assume there's a starport, right? Like trying to...
True.
Is he trying to figure out where it is?
Very true. Hopefully it's like crossing his mind, but oh, Cyclone.
Cyclone gets beamed down instantly. Oh, come on, get the Banshee in there. Get it in there.
Get it.
Cloak. Is there a shield battery in the...
There's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing here, mate. And we do have an Oracle on the way. The Oracle can use Revelation, but again, that's for the Widowmines, not for the Banshees.
He's waiting for the second Banshee too. He's just being so patient. He's trying his hardest.
We have another Revelation. These Widowmines are being cleaned up. Macfield is not done.
Banshee.
He's going in. He's waiting for the fourth Banshee. Now here we go. He's diving in. He cloaks.
It's gonna be a base race. Please don't let this be a base race. It's a base race, isn't it?
Yeah, they're rushing across the map, mate. And what's a little bit worrisome is that, PartinG just needs 10 more minerals and then he can throw down a Nexus across the map. Never mind. He warps in instead.
It's a fight against the clock, right?
Yep.
That's all it is. Supply drops being used as well. More Widow Mines are being made. The Banshees, they're doing what they can. The Fleet Bacon has been killed off. Marines, they don't know what to do. They don't have stim. They can't just rush in quite yet. Boys are being pulled.
I think PartinG wins this, right? Like, there's no stim, there's no combat shield. Like, these are just vanilla Marines. They aren't going to do anything against this. Banshee comes back home to defend. That's great and all, but how are you going to deal with the 2 Tempest and the 2 Void Rays, even without shield batteries?
If he can just get in there, that's all he wants. He wants to get in there. Revelation's being used.
He wants to get in there, but I don't think he can. Meanwhile, the Nexus goes down across the map, but... What about the Tempest? What about the Void Rays?
The command center is going down, man. He's going for it. He's rushing it. The Widow Mines are trying to burrow. He's pushing them back.
It's not happening, mate. It's not happening. There's too much here, and even though PartinG can't produce anything, even though he can't mine anything, mate, the Void Ray and the Tempest are the MVPs.
So what is Q's plan? What is he trying to do? He's still making banshees. He's
Yeah. I think I think the only way he wins is if he like closes banshees and like kills all the buildings, right? Like,
will he win in time though?
no, God no. That's not. God no.
The Marines are trying to fight at the Tempest. They're going for it. One of the Tempests is halfway, but shield batteries are good either.
I was about to say, if he left that Oracle idle, and if the Oracle died, then maybe Cure could force something. But there's detection, so GG gets called.
That was disgusting. What did we witness?
Oh god, that was some peak TVP, mate. That's what that was. That was
some peak PartinG gameplay.
Yeah, I did kind of like the response there from Cure, but I guess a little bit too greedy. You know, going for that proxy starport instead of Vikings at home, you know?
Yeah. Oh my.
It's like a just wow. Just wow.
Wow. Big wow. Oh. Oh, thank God. I was gonna say PartinG playing Terran.
Even
all right, let's go. Back at it.
show me more. Proxy Void Ray, let's go.
Again on Oxide. It's possible.
On Oxide.
Here we are on Oxide LE. Bottom left hand corner of the map. Our blue Protoss player playing for themselves with his big donger. It is PartinG.
And spawning in the top right hand corner of Oxide LE, we have our Korean Terran. The man is red. The man is representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming. The PG. It is Cure. I'm disappointed.
Disappointed in what?
There's no probe out on the map, mate.
Yet.
It's all home. Unless. We'll see. But yeah, what an explosive game too. No, now we're tied up. We're 1-1. Could still swing either way.
That it can. Real Cure with the SCV scout. Not ready for any kind of shenanigans. Doesn't want any shenanigans.
Yep, just go straight away across the map, and he will scout the Nexus. So he knows that he's safe. So yeah, nice. Everything's at home.
Unless.
Unless. There we go. He dips on in, confirms everything, gets all the scanning information he needs, and he gets his own CC.
So reactor first. So gonna get that marine production going. Delaying his factory a little bit. But nothing too crazy. He feels he's safe, but a second racks. Ooh. Okay.
Oh my god, let's go.
Third racks?
It's gotta be. We're gonna have some 3 racks production coming out here from Cure. And if this goes unscattered, this could hit hard.
Oh, there it is. The third racks light.
There we go. There we go. All right, now it's on PartinG. PartinG needs to scout this. If he doesn't scout this, then, I mean, he may just straight up die to it. He does open up very safe, though. He has a sentry. He's going to have a hallucination. There is no way he doesn't spot this, right?
Did he shoot his...
The rocks.
Oh.
The rocks, yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. It's okay.
Okay. Now, we did see.
Oh my god!
Okay. Okay, PartinG.
Alright.
I was gonna say, we did see a 3 racks from, I believe it was up a tree earlier today.
Yep.
And the thing that, you know, got him was the Oracle stasis traps. But PartinG isn't going Stargate. And, you know, he does see the 3 racks. So he's got to be prepared for what's coming. But doesn't have the utility needed to, you know, pretty much stop a big push. And it's all he's got is Stalkers and a Sentry.
You say that. Scary. You say Stalkers and a Sentry. Right? He's got a wall. He has 2 shield batteries. He has overcharge. Mate, Protoss is fine. The Marines come in. They can't even kill the Sentry, mate.
Listen, like, this is just the first round.
This is true.
Just wait till Stim kicks in.
It's true. Just wait. Just you wait. Meanwhile, the Marines come in, but they will all be cleaned up. Beautiful micro there by PartinG. Meanwhile, you know, we do have that follow-up here. All these upgrades are going to be lined up. They are all going to be hitting. +1 is going to be on the way as well with that engineering bay. But something else that's interesting is that Cure hasn't scouted the main base, and PartinG did finish up that Dark Shrine.
War Prism is across the map as well, I believe. 1 TT is sneaking in. Probably going to go through the natural, while 2 more are going to hit the main. There's no missile turret.
He just muled. He just muled. He just
no.
muled, mate. He just muled. No. Oh god.
Is this GG? Is this straight GG?
How much energy does he need?
He's 1 scan.
There's 1 scan. Nothing dies. All 3 DTs survive.
Oh. Good pick off.
Mate, PartinG, that wasn't meant to happen. He doesn't just lose the DT, he also loses the War Prism. And now there will soon be enough energy for 1 more scan. Engineering base done, missile turrets on the way.
This is so weird. Oh, dodges that scan.
Just barely it is dodged. Meanwhile, missile turret does finish up in the production, so this DT isn't going to do too much here. Oh, never mind.
Get that reactor. Get that reactor.
God. He got the reactor. These DTs have done so much. Eventually, they will be cleaned up. They will not end the game, but they have set up PartinG beautifully.
The SCP. Get picked up. Oh, okay. All right. Now that that hiccup is over for now. What's next? PartinG. He's on 3 bases. He's getting Colossus and extended throw and lance. Blink is on the way as well. Like, oh, I think he's feeling good.
Everything is coming up PartinG, mate.
Everything's looking up PartinG.
Yeah, like the problem is that everything is delayed from Cure. Like he finished his engineering bay like over a minute ago, and he's only just now starting +1. Like he just hasn't been able to get into his upgrades.
And now he sees the Colossus.
Sees the Colossus. Blink is done as well. War Prism slips in because why the hell not? Have some more DT harass.
Proton.
Yeah, like Pure, he isn't out of it by any means, but he's still on 2 bases. There we go. I was about to say, if we don't see a third soon, like, he's just going to be all in, and he's just going to be, like, pulling boys and sending it across the map. We do see that he's attempting to transition out of this, and to be fair, one of the biggest strengths from Cure is just his solid macro and his ability to just continue to produce and have his economy up and running. He just needs to get there, right? Like, and he almost is. You know, the supplies aren't looking too, like, different, but it's hard. It's hard to be optimistic for Cure, mate.
Uh-oh. This drop's gonna get cleaned up easily. No damage whatsoever. I think a Zealot might have died, but that's about it.
Yeah. You know, we got +1 armor on the way. That's when you know that you're in a bad place, when +1 armor's on the way. Like, God.
Well, cancel +1 armor. He's getting just +2 attack.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Makes more sense. Here we go. PartinG is coming out. He even has enough resources to invest into Dark Stride, into Blink for DTs, because why the hell not? Meanwhile, he's across the map. Here he is. There is 1 tank, sorry, 3 tanks to defend for Cure. Only 1 siege, but again, a very defensive position.
If he sieges on the ramp, it's going to be so hard for his units to get out.
It will.
He's got to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
He's going to be blocking his Marauders from spilling out, and I don't think that's going to be a good thing. Okay.
Oh, God, he has to be careful. He's going to push down the ramp. He's not sieged. Oh, no. No. Don't do it, puppy. Don't do it.
And hello, PartinG is here. How you doing?
PartinG is here. There was some nice quick moves there by Cure, lifting up as much as he could, going back onto the high ground. Now he's fully sieged up with 4 tanks. So PartinG, he can't push up the ramp, but he does have extended thermal lance, and he will just pick away at these depots.
Alrighty. Cure can't expand.
PartinG,
do something about this army.
Oh, I was also gonna say PartinG can't get up the ramp, but no, the siege.
I mean, oh no, the Zealots, they're in it. The Marines, they're getting melted. The siege tanks, they're down. The bio, it's gone. GG is called. PartinG takes game 3.
Wow.
I was gonna say PartinG doesn't even have to go up. He could just sit there all day.
This is true. Well, that would have been true if Cure didn't unsiege and try to push down his ramp.
It's true.
And with that, PartinG, he takes a lead in this series. It's not over yet. Cure, he can bring it back. He can take it to the ace match, or PartinG can just take this here and now.
Let's do it.
God damn it, Jim.
God damn it, Jim.
Every time, mate. Every time.
Every time it's Jim, I get this feeling.
Every time it's Jim. Da-na-na-na-na. So the lyrics I know.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Game 4.
I just want to eat my dinner.
Oh, what do you want to eat?
My teriyaki chicken.
Oh.
Here in the bottom left-hand corner of the map on 2000 Atmospheres LE, we have our Red Terran player for Dragon Phoenix Gaming. Needs all the help he can get. It is Cure.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of 2000 Atmospheres LE, but also sending it across the map immediately, we have the South Korean Protoss player. He is blue. He knows what the people want. He knows that Milk is starving right now, so he's doing it all for him, for his sugar bear. It is PartinG.
You think those are gateways, right? Those have to be gateways.
Oh no, 100%. Yeah. Show me them
Is it a
gates.
2-gate? Is he gonna 2-gate zealot him?
There's no gas. There's no gas. It's all about the zealots, mate.
There's one gateway.
One gate for now. How many more? As he PartinG, okay, he does take a gas. Let's see what the hell PartinG has in store for us here. I'm very curious.
One gate cyber into a second gate?
I
That's
guess.
what it's looking like.
Yeah. So Probe does wait and then come in at a more standard time. So again, as to not tip off Cure as to what is going on. Meanwhile, the gateway is about to finish up. There we go. It's done, and we have the Cybercore at home.
Okay, PartinG going up, checking the ramp. I think he believes saw the factory, does see the factory. So this is gonna be really weird. The Zealot is shown. So how is Cure going to react to this?
Yep, the wall is the wall. Looks like the Zealot is going to just slash away at this reactor. Can he get it? It's going to be close, but I don't think it should. Maybe the second Zealot will. Up.
It's slicing, it's dicing, but not quite yet. The second Zealot.
Yeah, but there were SCVs here to repair, so the wall is still a wall. PartinG does defend over now. Meanwhile, we have a proxy Stargate.
What do you think is gonna come out of that Stargate?
It's gonna be Void Rays. Like
You think it's Void Ray? Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, baby, here we go. Shield batteries are thrown down. So this isn't like the typical proxy Void Ray that we saw previously in this series. This is a different like adaptation of it. But it could work. Ooh, a bit of miss micro. PartinG does lose one of his Zealots, does lose both.
Gonna really want to shoot that mine, I'm pretty sure. Alright, does Cure know about the Stargate though? That's the question.
He should, because he saw all the shield batteries with his SCV. There's only one thing that it could be, and the Void Ray is about to pop out. What do we have as a response? We have Widow Mines. And more Widow Mines.
Right. Void Ray is beaming the walls. Supply Diva does go down. Gonna supply block here pretty heavily, and oof, this is gonna put a real pause into what Cure wants to do.
And once again, just like last time, Cure is more concerned with harassing than with defending at home.
What the hell?
So all his Marines are just going across the map, and we'll see. This could, like, I guess, force a recall, question mark.
It's very possible, if he goes for it, that is. Oh no, that timing. He unburrowed the Widow Mine. The Cyclone is very close to dying, but the Marines, they're in it now. Light, they're going for it. A lot of probes going down already. 6 probes so far, and there's nothing here, right? Like you said, there's no defense. Recall does get used, but what's coming home? I mean, okay.
Everything,
Stalkers and a Void Ray, but he still has, units across the map.
He does, to be fair, right? There is still a Void Ray here. There's also an Oracle to help tag and reveal these Widow Mines. So PartinG, he's able to defend at home, but the drop is coming back in, and now recall's on cooldown. There's nothing at home.
It's got a shield battery.
Oh no. This is gonna put PartinG in a really weird place.
And it's happening now.
Yep. Oh my god, the probes do turn around, they do fight, but a lot of probes are going down. Oh my god, PartinG, please!
Out of range of that shield overcharge, the Void Ray is here to help fight, but Medivacs against Void Rays, it's kind of like the human shield batteries. Siege tank gets sniped off really quick, but is that worth it? Oh my god, it's all the stalkers survived. I don't understand.
Oh my god, shield batteries are just so good. Meanwhile, PartinG does defend at home, but he lost a lot of workers. His economy is crippled. He has to work with what he has on the field right now for the time being.
Still got a good fair bit of shield batteries though. But is it enough? He's going for it, Light. He's just going for it.
God, he goes he goes very deep. He does get the Cyclone, but he loses his Void Ray.
He's lost a couple stalkers. His Oracle's still alive somehow. Another Void Ray is still alive, but does get killed off. GG is called, and here we go. Ace match. Ace match.
Ace match indeed, mate. Cure, that drop was huge for him. Again, like the first drop, like it didn't deal too much damage. You know, PartinG, he did end up recalling in the end, but after that, he left his base exposed without dealing with the drop, and it just came back in, and just, oh god. PartinG got 7 probes at the end of that.
Ace match. Oh, PartinG needs to go PP.
Mm-hmm.
I shall do the same.
Go for it. Here we go. Game number 5. How will this go? I love it. Let the Clown Fiesta begin, because game 5 is going to be on Blackburn. As it looks like Beckett Industries was vetoed, as was Jagannatha. Makes plenty of sense there for both of those players. But now we have Blackburn, and Blackburn, it's short by air. You can go for proxy Void Ray on this, but it's also really risky just because of the short rush distance. So we may not see it. Regardless, because of how small this map is, it will force a lot of engagements early on. I kind of want to give the edge to PartinG on a map like this. But as we've seen, it could go either way. Like Cure, he can have stalled defenses at home. He takes a lot of risks, to be fair. But so far, those risks, they've kind of paid off. Not always, you know. The Banshees didn't really do it for him, but sometimes it does. With that drop. God, that drop play was insane.
Yeah, it was.
Ugh. Ugh.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
And we're just waiting for PartinG to finish up, man. All right,
She's
mate.
wiping everything. Yo.
Ace match, Blackburn. Does he proxy?
I think he's just gonna go mass stalkers.
Oh. Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So no proxy.
Seems like the play. No proxy, just blink stalkers, and he's gonna go for it. He's gonna send it. He's gonna smother Cure with his stalker blink micro.
Honestly, I like it. I like it. I don't think that proxy Void Ray will work here. I think that will fail if he tried to go for it. So I like the idea of going for stalkers. I don't think that like opening up Stargate and going to Phoenixes, I don't think that will work well on Blackburn. I think that's just asking for trouble. Just because of how short the background rush distance is. But but stalkers sound good. Sound good.
He's gonna do it, man. He's gonna do it. When he gets back from the toilet, he's gonna do it.
Everyone's watching right now. Also, like, do you know the origin of the sugar bear? Like, why is that? Why does he call his subs that? Do you know?
I guess he wants to be a sugar baby, but I think it's weird. I guess he's not comfortable calling his chat sugar daddies. I don't know.
I was about to say, like, obviously his chat is meant to be his sugar daddy. just because you know they support him. But why bear of all things, you know?
I don't know. Maybe he started calling them honey bears or something. I don't know.
So, oh, hi, honey. Just that's what he started calling his chat. Oh god. If that's the case, I'm glad he stopped, and I'm glad he went to bear. It's better. Oh god.
I'm traumatized.
Alright, let's go. Ace match. This is it. This is the final game.
Do it. Alright, here we are on our ace match on budget Golden Wall. We have our red Terran player playing for Dragon Phoenix Gaming. It is Pure.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Blackburn ALE, we have South Green Protoss. He is blue, representing himself, as well as all of his sugar bears question mark in the chat. I'm watching him right now as he is streaming his POV. It is a PartinG.
Oh?
Oh,
Oh?
interesting.
Oh?
Interesting. We need a term for this.
Oh? More Reapers? It's a Makarax.
It's a proxy, not proxy.
It's a Makarax.
A Makarax?
Do you not heard the term Makarax?
Explain it to me, because I have not.
Okay. There was a player by the name of Maka. I forgot what team he was. But it was in Wings of the Liberty. He had this build where he proxied his barracks in behind the lower mineral line, or the natural mineral line, essentially. So if it's like a proxy, not proxy, kind of, but like still close to the main, Makarax.
Interesting. Okay.
Just to like fake out a proxy. That's
Yes.
essentially what it is.
Yes, that is what we are seeing here. Meanwhile, PartinG, he scans, he sees both gases are taken. He should be checking the natural base here, should be checking around just in case. And oh my god, he even proxies the factory. Wow.
Make it a second Reaper as well.
Yeah. Like, usually when this happens, you just make the factory at home. But, like, Cure is committing to this idea of just, like, you know, keeping PartinG in the dark.
And the Reaper is in the main. With that, getting a probe. Forced PartinG to make a Zealot because PartinG was afraid of some kind of proxy. But Stalker's now out, being able to get rid of the Reaper. The Reaper lives. Wow, amazing.
Ooh, 5 HP Reaper lives on. I was kind of hoping that he would commit even harder and proxy the starport. Like, not even, like, again, quote unquote proxy. Like, it's just, yeah, interesting. I mean, I guess you could argue that it paid for itself. You know, it did force out the Zealot, right? It did force out some kind of reaction from PartinG.
2 shield batteries right off the bat as well.
True. Very paranoid. And now
we'll see what PartinG's gonna do. He has units across the map, and they're not in position to defend this. But Pure not deciding to press it. It's pretty smart, you know, being safe. Doesn't want to do anything crazy quite yet.
yeah, he just backs off. Meanwhile, PartinG is looking to gain that map control, goes across the map. Thankfully, Cure, he went for the CC on the high ground, not on the low ground like a madman, so he will be able to safely finish it up without any kind of threat of it being denied or delayed.
Kind of worried, like PartinG's across the map with a few units, and you know he's putting on pressure. There's not really much for Cure, just a couple Widow Mines and Marines. Oh, okay, they burrow, which is nice.
Game paused.
Ice-Scar?
I didn't press anything.
That's Ice-Scar, mate. That's Ice-Scar.
Okay, the respect.
Is he leaving in shame?
Yeah, I guess so.
He's like, sorry guys, I'll just commit seppuku right here now.
I think he felt like he lagged, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And then so to be safe, he paused.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh my god, he's teasing us. Oh, I think he might be lagging on his end.
Yeah. Hi, Scar, mate. Okay.
Emil,
Emil, please.
that might be. I think that's a computer issue, not a lag internet issue.
Yeah, otherwise we would have all seen it. We would have seen him like DCing and stuff like that. So if he's having stuttering issues, then
that's
his PC. A bit unfortunate. Thankfully, it wasn't like during a critical moments, like where there was this big engagement or anything like that. So didn't really affect the game too much there. Meanwhile, Reapers are being defended at home, and PartinG is still doing a really nice job at just delaying this CC.
He's being a bit of a butthole with his stock.
The tank!
Oh, the blink! Oh, no, just kidding. This micro. The Marines are doing what they can to push back the Warp Prism, but they did get the tank, and that's huge, light.
That's huge, mate. He's not stopping. The War Prism's here. He can get into the main base. Sure, he doesn't have Blink, but you know what? War Prism, it's good enough, mate. It's basically Blink.
It's pretty much Blink. Oh no, he's giving away free units, light. Cure.
A lot of Marines go down for free. He was a little bit distracted because the Reapers actually went into the main base of PartinG, forced an overcharge at home, but PartinG did defend, and now PartinG can focus all of his attention here across the map.
Oh, this is going bad for Cure. He can't even expand. He's trying to do damage across the map with units he has over there, but PartinG, he's there.
He's on it, man.
In it.
Exactly. There we go. Reapers get pushed away once again. And meanwhile, PartinG doesn't even need to force himself up the ramp. Like, sure, it's nice if he does, but all he has to do, all he's content with, is just containing Cure to one base.
Yeah, he just fakes this pressure, you know, keeps just the presence here, and he's all right. Like, he could expand if he really wanted to.
Oh yeah, you could take a third base, you could take a goal base, doesn't even matter, mate. Meanwhile, here come the Stalkers once again, just dealing so much damage to the CC, getting lower and lower. Tank looking to maybe push down the ramp, but PartinG has eyes on this, man. Uh-oh.
PartinG knows.
Oh, God.
Just the slow, like, push forward for Cure, man. It's killing him. So much time spent just to take his natural.
Exactly. Meanwhile, the Reapers finally get cleaned up across the map. Oh, God. And here come the disruptors.
We have disruptors.
Ay. Let's go. There's that third Nexus. We wanted it. We finally get it. Meanwhile, War Prism has to be careful. Takes a little bit of damage.
And we got Blink on the way. Let's go.
We do have that Blink. And now that PartinG has finally established his base, interesting decision. I would have expected to see like a faster third CC, right, to try and catch up, but he's still like working on his production. He's still working on his upgrades. Like, we don't see a third CC in sight, and even going for a bit of a drop.
Yeah, he's gonna try to time that drop with the stim. I'm sure he's gonna circle across the whole map, you know, go around. Probably gonna hit the third base of PartinG first. By the time he gets there, stim should be done, so he could just stim on in, try to get whatever damage he can do while, you know, building up his third base at home.
Yeah.
Here he's just playing catch up right now, and PartinG, he's you know, trying to get as far ahead as he can.
Yeah, and to be fair, like, this is a really nice move from Cure. PartinG, he's outside the main. He's even here towards the south in case there's a drop, but he was not towards the north, so this is unscattered.
Alright. Drops in, does cancel a shield battery, but, you know, only one probe so far, and oh god, that War Prism's going, that War medevac is going down, so that drop is going to get stranded. Cure deciding to push out.
Yeah.
See how he's gonna do. No medevacs with this push, so those Marines, they're coming in at a disadvantage. The disruptors. Oh, that was a huge hit. There's 2 siege tanks. They're super low right now. That Raven is about to die as well. This disengagement is whiffed.
That was a game-winning disruptor shot there by PartinG. Now he's pushing on forward. He doesn't have charge, to be fair, but again, there's more than enough to deal with this army of Cure. Oh my god!
He's pushing forward. He doesn't care that there's tanks.
He cares a little bit.
He cares a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a bit. Oh god. Meanwhile, I mean, Cure, he does hold on for now, but he's hurting, mate. He's hurting. He's expanding towards his opponent. So again, gonna be a little bit exposed. This base is, but at least he still has 4 tanks here to help defend.
For now.
For now.
Yeah, PartinG getting his 4th as well, or taking the gold, or he wants to take the gold. Oh, yep, let's take the gold. And it's just PartinG. What are you gonna do, man? You're just gonna gateway army into Cure's space? Oh.
That's the question. I mean, honestly, charge lots plus disruptors, like, that's all you need. Like, because of all those Marines that we saw die earlier, there's not a lot of buffer. There's not a lot of bio to help protect these tanks. Like, if those zealots can close the distance, that's all that PartinG needs.
Cure's trying to make space for himself, you know, having a bit of army, kind of push out, give himself a bit of breathing room. A disruptor, that War Prism kind of flanking around. Is it gonna go?
Ooh.
Good attempt, a little too close for comfort.
Exactly. Now here comes Cure. This time will he be able to dodge these purification novas? He does have medevacs.
Got one coming in. Does miss the second one.
Oh.
The splits, they're decent. One of the siege tanks do get caught. The nacho cheese cannon does hit a good amount of units. The zealots, they're just running forward, slicing, dicing. The tanks, a couple of them do get picked up, but they all are going down. There's only bio left. The zealots, they try disruptor shots. They're going for the splits. They're decent. More zealots are being reinforced in. The disruptors, they survive light. They gotta get picked up.
God, just barely they survive. Somehow, some way, Cure with just his pure bio army was able to push away the army of PartinG. Again, picking off a decent amount of the disruptors as well. 2 disruptors got picked off, only 2 left here for PartinG. Like, Cure, he can still do this.
Yo, +1 is pretty good apparently. Shield battery overcharge getting used as a jump shot. First one does whiff. Second one is ready to go. PartinG, what are you gonna do, man? You can't fight this with just gateway units. He's flanking around with the disruptors. One shot's going out. Does get 1 Marine, wasn't effective. The Liberator zones, they're just pewing everything.
Yeah, exactly. There's not that much anti-air. The Liberator's doing a lot of damage here on these zealots, but PartinG, he's looking to hold with these disruptors. Like, sure, they're not getting these juicy connections, but a couple of Marines here and there, they do add up. Oh my god.
Oh, that was close. Alright. PartinG's natural is open. He's waiting for Storm. I'm trying to figure out where his High Templars are. Doesn't look like there are any. He tries to blink forward, takes out a couple Liberators, but the Liberator zones, they're everywhere light. Disruptor gets picked off.
Oh my god,
got
one
one
disruptor
more
get picked
shot.
off. Yep, there's only one disruptor left. It's got so low HP, and the Liberators are just pushing on forward. It looks like Cure may have too much here. I mean, Storm is done. That's great and all, but there's no High Templar.
Disruptor is coming in. Doesn't hit the shot. Zealots, they're trying. These liberation zones, they're just covering everything, and they're just blasting everything out.
Meanwhile, we did have some lag there. Sinistro does leave the game to not affect the players. Oh my god, the disruptor gets picked off.
Is this it? I think this is it.
I think this is it, mate. Kira, he's broken. He's broken PartinG. Look at the siege line. Jesus Christ, there's no way for PartinG to stop this.
GG. Wow.
Wow, PartinG. Things are not looking good for him. It was a bad start. We even had that massive disruptor shot as well. But I think that PartinG was taking up a little bit too much. Like taking the 4th base, I think that was fine. But moving up to High Templar like that, I do think he needed to finish rounding out his army first. Or maybe it was just a thing of like just warping in a couple of High Templar and having those storms ready once the upgrade finished, right? Like
I agree. There was a period of time I did notice that PartinG wasn't building any units.
Yeah.
He was just getting buildings or like more gateways, like tech buildings, and which, you know, it's fine, but like during when he was getting his buildings, like Cure made so much more room for himself to breathe and be able to expand. It's very subtle, but you know, kind of turned the game around.
Yeah, I was noticing there, like halfway through that fight, like PartinG was banking like 1.5k gas. Like there was a massive gas there, and he wasn't really able to spend his money efficiently. There was a period there where he wasn't producing from his robo as well. Like he had like 4 disruptors, and that was kind of it. There were no more disruptors coming out, which was surprising to me. Yeah, it looked like PartinG fell apart there a little bit. Maybe getting a little bit too cocky, maybe feeling a little bit too comfortable. But that's the roughest thing about Blackburn specifically, is that once Cure like pushes out from his base, it only takes a couple of seconds and he's outside the bases of PartinG. Like he doesn't have a long like routes, you know, and it can be hard.
Yeah, so very unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Good job, Cure.
Good job. GG. Things are looking really rough there, but he did take it out in the end. And that's the thing about these best of 5s, you know, your vetoes, like you only get 1 each. They got Beckett and they got Jagannatha, but they let through Blackburn, and this is something that can happen on it. That's why I veto it. Should have kept Beckett.
Should have kept Beckett.
Oh god. But with that, that is the end of our tournament for the day. Once again, congratulations to Cure. He is our champion for ESL Open Cup number 78 Americas. That is the end of the weeklies for this week. We'll be back next week with Asia, Americas, and EU once again. And thank you everyone for joining us today. Again, it was really cool to see everyone drop by. Thank you so much for the raid Dastan earlier, as well as Renegade X Studios. And hey mate, shout out to Milk as well. It's been a long time since we've casted the entire tournament together.
What?
It's been a long time since we've casted the entire tournament together. Because usually you leave like a couple hours in. Like,
listen, you know, I have to, alright? What do you want from me?
But yeah, that's what I mean. You know, it's great to see you here again. It was great. And with that, mate, do you have anything else you want to add? Are you going to be streaming some more Kingdom Hearts 2, or are you moving on to another game? Or
I might be playing Halo.
You're taking a break from Donald and Goofy?
Taking a break from grinding.
That's fair. That's
I
fair.
just want to shoot things.
That's fair. That's fair.
Gotta shoot the aliens, you know? What about you, Light? Are you gonna be playing Final Fantasy?
Of course, man. Of course. We're probably going to stream Final Fantasy today, later on today. With Kuro, we're gonna progress forward with the main story quest line. I keep saying we're almost done with A Realm Reborn, but I don't know if we are. I think we still have a ways to go. But maybe we'll finish up today. Maybe. I know Kata is pulling her hair out because I'm almost max level and I'm still like in vanilla content. And she's like, mate. Because, so, for some context of what's happening, is that we're doing every single side quest, and because we've been taking our time, because we don't play every day, there've also been like holiday events and like dungeon and raid events that have been going on, and we've been playing in those as well, because they aren't capped for or locked for only max level characters. Like anyone can do them. So like we've been doing a lot of content, and we haven't been able to like, you know, progress through the main story and stuff like that as quickly. So I'm level like 72 and I'm doing like level 50 content. And the max level is level 80, so yeah.
So are you like one-shotting everything in your path?
For the most part, a lot of it does kind of get synced to your level, so it doesn't matter too much.
Oh, so it's scaled.
Yeah, a lot of it is scaled, but when it comes to like open world stuff, yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been fun. May also stream some StarCraft later on as well, so check me out over at light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter. Meanwhile, if you want more of the Ducklings, so you can follow us on the social medias, CranKy Ducklings. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You can join us on Discord, so you can interact with us outside of these streams, and maybe even join some voice channels if you are a subscriber. And our next tournament, our next broadcast will be Grand Platypus Open. That will be in a couple of days in the evening. As I quickly fix this on the screen, there we go. It's going to be in 2 days and 5 hours. So yeah, we do have a day off in between. Thank God.
Go to bed.
I'm gonna have some soup and then maybe have a nap. Until the stream. We'll see. But thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next time.
Ciao.
Ciao.